this afternoon when he wanted a big brunch. We started with that. He asked for bulgogi tacos, so we're doing that tonight. And the rest of the weekend is all Malin food. Whatever he wants, that's what we're doing. That is our gift to him. That and yard work. Love it. Love it. His idea of that. Yep. I think Wellington bao would work well. Malin loves bao. So anyone who doesn't know bao, the way we're going to do it, I want to do steamed bao, but Malin actually likes baked bao better because he's weird. So we're going to do a baked Chinese bun, and inside is usually Chinese barbecue pork. Instead, we're going to do beef filet mignon with a mushroom duxelle, Dijon mustard, and something else. So all of that stuff that would usually be in a beef Wellington will be stuck inside a Chinese steamed bun. And then to flip it, we're going to make a beef Wellington style dish. So it's got puff pastry on the outside, but inside we're going to stuff it with Chinese barbecue pork and maybe some other stuff. I think Chinese barbecue pork, and instead of doing Dijon mustard, we'll do Chinese spicy mustard. And then something else.
Grandma also really likes the bao. She always makes it.
Yeah, my mother-in-law is now obsessed with bao. So she does the milk baos, but usually when you do Chinese bao, they're like this big. But when my mother-in-law makes them, they're like this big. And she's all down for fusion. So she made hamburger bao. She made taco bao. She made all sorts of bao. She went off the deep end with the bao. It's pretty fun.
I like this big.
Barry said redeemed cook for Malin. That's pretty much what's going on this entire weekend. Totally true. Dane says, I've never had bao, but I lived in momos, Nepalese dumplings, in Nepal for a good half year while I was there. So I'd imagine I'd love it. Yeah, so a lot of any sort of dumpling bun thing. They're all very different, but they're all very similar. They're all cousins of each other. Like, I honestly, I'm not pretentious in food, maybe in other things, but I would say a pierogi is not that dissimilar from mandu or gyoza. Like, they're all fucking dumplings, either steamed or baked or boiled. It's like a doughy outside with a delicious inside, and you put it in your mouth. Whatever. They're cousins of each other. Each one of them has a slightly different profile, maybe slightly different textures, but yeah, if you like any sort of dumpling stuffed bun thing, yeah, you'll like it. I honestly don't know anyone who doesn't like bun. How is it? We happy? Mm-hmm. I can't believe we pulled this shit off considering we did nothing else today. We didn't finish cleaning the kitchen. We barely survived trivia. Props to Emily for being our closer, aka like baseball references. Emily came in as a closer and thankfully finished us out, and yeah, thank you for that. That's a lot of meat. That's a lot of meat. I'm glad. Mouna's going to have quite a bow movement. Lol. Thank you, Barry, for that. Duxelle is the worst part of the Wellington because it takes so long to make because you have to reduce down the mushrooms. So, okay, if we're going to be doing a char siu Wellington, I think the duxelle needs to be done with shiitake mushrooms. We have to use an Asian mushroom if we're doing an Asian Wellington. So we'll have to mix some things up. But yeah, the duxelle is definitely the hardest part because it's very time consuming. A traditional dumpling kind here is a Danish dumpling soup, flour-coated chicken in a soup. Not really dumplings, but it's our weird version. Dumpling is a very vague term, but yeah. Carter, I'm impressed to know what your final count of tacos is going to be. I vote you can eat 3.
3? How many? Had 2?
How many have you had? Okay.
2.
I want to. If you can go over 3, I'm gonna be curious about this. Carter doesn't usually eat a lot, despite him being the tallest of the kids. Yeah, sorry, it's totally true. So but he eats not very much. So I'm curious to know how he grows so tall on such little food.
Oh, I don't eat that much now. all that time, but I could eat like 15 of these. These are really good.
I'm excited. Yeah.
No, come over here.
Not the least. Turkey soup consists of diced potatoes, onions, carrots, celery, turkey, and lots of chicken bouillon. And they throw it in either flour dumplings or flour-coated chicken dumplings. Nice. We have a chicken dumpling soup here in America that kind of sounds similar. Onions, carrots, celery, all that. Nice.